Okay, welcome to SEO. Here's a tutorial. Yeah, that's a big word, tutorial. Okay, here's some music too. Maybe we're out of touch. See what I did there? Boom. Okay, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about SEO. I'm one of the few people that you'll talk to. You're like, I'm not even talking to you. You're on like on my fucking YouTube. Okay, well, I'm one of the few people that's actually built a company around SEO. I'm going to tell you some of the ruthless truths of SEO because this is where it starts. Everybody wants to be like, I want to be number one on Google. And it's like, well, stand in line, dude. I mean, everybody. I mean, the internet's a crowded space. A few people know about it. There's a few people. Here's my SEO experience. I ran a finance company, and I was one of the few people that built his company on SEO. And so this is sort of going to be kind of, I guess you want to call it a ruthless truth. This is how SEO works. I already said this is where people start. They go, I want to be number one on Google. So let's just talk about that, and let me show you something. So here you go. This is a keyword phrase, SEO Google, right there. See that? Boom. This is nothing you don't know. Notice right here the top, see the top ones? This is what's called AdSense. And then if you notice right here, there's 72,000 results for SEO Google. So obviously there's a few people that want to learn about SEO. Now what I'm offering SEO. I'm offering like a blogging service. And it's built upon 10 years experience of what works and what doesn't work. So here's ruthless truth number one. If I had a really good editor, I'd kind of show you ruthless truth number one, but you're just going to have to listen to my voice here. The top ones here, that's called pay-per-click, and those are advertised. That's where you're basically paying per click. It's called PPC in the SEO world. Now, down here, you are seeing what's going to be called organic search. Okay, organic search, there's a lot of advantages, and there's, the debate of PPC and SEO. The ruthless truth is, if you have a ton of money and you can put $10,000 to $20,000 on a web campaign, you're going to go to pay-per-click. Why? Because it's fast, it's quick, it's easy. Okay, think of it like the Vegas approach. If you are, let's say, Pepsi Cola, or if you are Gillette razors, or you are Tesla, or you're Chevrolet, you're not going to wait 4, 5, 6 months to see results. You're going to hire a firm. They're going to push you to the front. They're going to cost $10,000 to $20,000 a month. So the first thing you have to do is not start here. You don't need to start with that you want to be number one. You need to really start more realistic and go, okay, realistically, what is my budget? Well, for most small businesses, and I'm talking between 5 to 10 employees, they are going to go to organic search, and that's what I specialize in. And that's kind of the down and dirty where we are spending lots of time blogging, building up your campaign, finding that niche that you belong in. And for example, let's say that you're a mortgage company, you're a dentist, or you're a veterinarian, or perhaps you're more maybe a nonprofit, and you have to kind of figure out where you are in the internet space and what you want to really capture. Because this idea that I want to be number one, what you really need to say is, I want to be number one with this keyword phrase. So if somebody called me and said, hey, Jonathan Fibonacci, I want to be number one with this keyword phrase, I know that I'm working with an intelligent client. But if I'm talking to a person, they're like, hey, dude, can you just fucking help me get on number one? I'm like, for what keyword? I don't even know, motherfucker. Then I know that person is not someone that I'm going to work with. So the number one thing in this video is, you want to decide, do you want to go with pay-per-click, or do you want to go with organic SEO? Organic SEO is way more sustainable. It's more affordable. But here's the P word. You have to be patient. And the cool thing about organic SEO is, once it's there, it starts to build, and you don't have to just constantly fund it. So if you are interested in organic SEO, and you have realistic expectations, and you kind of understand, okay, this is going to be a 6-month program, or this is going to be a year program. I mean, think of it like this. If you are a dentist and you've bought a dental facility, and let's say your dental facility, your building is $1 million, and your staff is 250,000. Then it's realistic for you to bring in an SEO guy like me spend $2,000 to $3,000 a month and build your local search up through a guy like me. Again, it's going to cost $2,000 to $3,000, but I'm like, you've already invested $1 million. Your overhead's $250. You really need to consider local search and with organic SEO. So part of SEO is having realistic expectations, working with someone who's experienced, and then deciding, are you going to go with pay-per-click or are you going to go with organic SEO? Now, if you're Chevrolet, you're Tesla, and you have that budget, you want to do pay-per-click, I'm your guy. If you're a small company, let's say you're in LA, you're in Denver, and you're like, okay, I have about $1,000 to $2,000 a month for 6 months, then I'm also your guy. Realistic expectations is the key. All right, let's close out some music, show you something else. Here you go. By the way, how do you get in contact with me? How do you get in contact with Fibonacci? How do you learn? Well, here you go. You can follow me go to Twitter, follow me at Fibonacci, or email me americano417@gmail.com. Again, I've built a company from scratch using SEO. I know what works and what doesn't work. I also know it takes a lot of effort. Now, if you're also kind of one of those really small companies and you don't have a ton of budget and you're really just kind of looking for maybe some initial SEO work, I'm offering like a program. It's $18.21 a year. It's not going to give you all the bells and whistles, but it's going to get you on the map. It's a $450 startup, and then it's $18.21 per year. And then, depending on your needs and your budget, then I can work with you, and we can really build you an amazing online platform. We could talk about YouTube videos. We could talk about organic search. But the really most important thing is you have to be consistent. You have to work with someone who's experienced. You have to work with a person who's going to be full-time doing it. And you also have to work with a person who understands what your needs are. So email me, americano417@gmail.com, or just tweet me at Fibonacci. You guys be good. So tired of people calling me, man, I want to be number one on Google. That's what I want, dude. Well, you know what? I want to date Megan Fox. Guess what? There's a lot of people that want that. So anyway, realistic expectations. Call me, email me. I can work with somebody anywhere, any person. LA, Denver, San Diego, even Oklahoma City. Imagine that. You guys be good. Email me at comfort7.com.